Welcome to Munger Vision. We got the quarterfinal playoff game today for you. The feature presentation on Channel 15 PEGTV Sports, and it got West Rutland, the number 3 seed, taking on Rivendell, the number 6 seed, and what I think will be the matchup of the playoffs in this bracket. Rivendell coming in with a 15-6 record. West Rutland is 17-4, and even though Rivendell is moved up from Division 3 to Division 4, the two coaches very familiar with each other. I'll get into that in just a moment. Rivendell with the steal. They're a very quick, athletic team. Look for the baseline. They'll get it, roll it up, and got it. First basket will go to the Raptors as Rivendell will jump on top. I got to tell you the truth. I watched both teams warm up. Both teams seemed very tight, very nervous. West Rutland playing for back-to-back trips to the Very Odd. Remember, they were there in 2005, won the championship in 2006. Were there last year in the finals, lost a heartbreaker of a ball game. I'm looking to go back again this year. There's Pease, turns, fires, and short. A little bit off to the left. Lincoln went up, shot blocked, and a race for the basketball. On the floor they'll go. Lincoln will come up, toss it up, no good. Couple chances for West Side, and Lincoln will reach in and almost come up with the steal. So Rivendell with the basketball. The Raptors in the green, and West Rutland in their home whites. And what will be the final game of the season here at the Hinchy Gym. Winner today will move on to the semifinals in the Barrie, Vermont. Shot up and in by Amber Brooks. West Rutland down by 4-0. Minute 14 seconds into this basketball game. Later we have a winner today, and the winner will get the big prize. Samirsky up? No, she's coming off a 21-point performance against Canaan in the playdown action. So West Rutland, a couple of trips down the floor and yet get a basket. There's the backdoor cut, perfect pass, and got the finish. That was Wirtz. The head coach, Russell Wilcox, for Rivendell. Oh, Lincoln will get him on the board. As I say, Russell Wilcox is head coach for Rivendell. He was the coach at Chelsea in 2005, the team that defeated West Rutland and Coach Carl Serrani that year in the finals at the Very Odd. So the two coaches know each other, and that'll be a turnover, passes high, and Griswold with the basketball. West Rutland took a while to get into gear against Canaan, and they look a little tight here to start this ball game. See if they'll loosen up. Samirsky drives, baseline travel. Yeah. It was a good, strong move, but the defense was there, and Amadon, number 4, and Samirsky took that extra step. West Rutland going to the press. They want to pick up the intensity. Actually, this is like settling down for West Rutland, getting into a press, kind of let their defense pound them down, let their defense create offense. 6-2 Rivendell, the 6th seed taking on West Rutland, the number 3 seed. Not a senior on the roster for Rivendell at all. All senior starters for West Rutland. Lincoln will get the rebound, and she'll bring the ball up the floor herself. Defender fell down. It's a 5-on-4 for West Rutland. Up and blocked again. Lincoln will go to the floor and tie it up. We'll have a jump ball. It's going to be Rivendell basketball. Jim Corbo, Pat Whalen, Mark Lambert, the 3 officials here, working this quarterfinal game. The Hinchy Gym, 3/4 full. I would like to see them sell out, but 3/4 full. A lot of noise in here. So Wilcox before the game, talking to Coach Serrani. I was just kind of taking it in and watching him. Seemed very confident. There's that roll, and that's going to be blocked. This time it's Lincoln got a piece of it, slapped the ball away. Ends up in the hands of Samirsky, and she'll give the ball back to Lincoln. Lincoln, of course, is a 1,000-point scorer, the only female 1,000-point scorer in West Rutland history. Griswold with a fantastic season her senior year. Ames came on strong. There's the foul. Griswold will take it to the hole and draw 2 shots, and that'll be the first foul of the ball game. Will be whistled by Proctor's Jim Corbo. And that foul will be called on Lacey Stever. And she is wearing number 22. And again, I don't want to jinx West Rutland, but they're about a 50% free throw shooting team, even though I thought that improved toward the end of the season and then actually in that first playoff game. As Griswold will miss the second one, and Stever will get the rebound. 6-3 is Rivendell. The Raptors with the lead. They haven't yet seen that full out man up press that West Rutland runs so effectively, or the 1-3-1. And they'll be patient on the offense. They don't make a lot of mistakes, Rivendell. And they didn't make a lot of mistakes when Coach Wilcox was at Chelsea, Vermont. And they're very patient, and they look for that looping backdoor cut. That came off a screen. Wirtz passed up the shot. The pass kind of carried it to the baseline. And you got to call that, yeah, travel. McCarty had a good head start. He just forgot to dribble the ball, and there'll be a turnover. Like I said, West Rutland, one thing they lack, height. They've made up for it, though, with quickness They've spread the offense around. I like that. They've gotten, like I said, Ames has shot a lot more from the midway point of the season on. Pease has really became offensive-minded in the playoffs. Griswold started the year off looking for more offense and has accommodated all those needs. And there's a foul, and she'll be on the floor. The foul will occur. It's going to be a ball on the baseline to West Rutland, and that'll be number 22, Stever, picking up her second foul. So we'll have a quick change off the bench. There's DeSimon coming in for Stever. And that's a change for the Raptors. Rivendell in the green uniforms. West Rutland in their home whites. They're having Lincoln spruce up down here. Tucker Sheridan. Pease popped out, got the basketball. She'll give it to Griswold. Lincoln just a phenomenal three-point shooter, and that one will be off the mark. And Samirsky can't get to the ball. Just never got her traction. That's the second player that I've seen, one for West Rutland, one for Rivendell, that have slipped already on the floor. Now, I don't know if that indicates the floor is slippery or they're just a little tight out there. Yeah, they got to watch the screen. They're overcommitted. Griswold gave up the baseline, and the ball being out of bounds off from Griswold. Got a hand on it, slapped it away. West Rutland defensively, they're pretty much as sharp as you can get defensively. Here's the touch. They'll bring the ball back into the corner. Three-point shot up, and no. Long rebound will come to Griswold. Numbers aren't there right now. Defense back in position. She'll go to the right side, split the defense. High off the glass, no good. Brooks with the rebound, throw to the top of the defender. They're looking for the push down from Amadon. Amadon into the front court to the elbow. Wanted to go down in the low post, just wasn't there. Like I said, Rivendell won't beat themselves with turnovers. Got away with some steps on the shot, goes up in the air and no good. Getting long rebound off the long shot. Samirsky wants tempo. She's going to take it all the way to the house and left it on the rim. That's a couple chances already for West Rutland where they weren't able to finish off the higher percentage shot. Lincoln will pick up her first foul. Yeah. She got stuck on the floor, stationary with her feet, reached with her hands to pick up the foul. That'll be her first foul. No shots coming up on that, obviously. That's the first foul of the game on West Rutland, so obviously the first foul on Lincoln. And with an offense like this, you've got to watch a lot of the backside screening. That'll be off the mark, and Ames in the corner. Yeah, give my camera a minute to warm up. Remember how I just turn it on. It takes a while for it to find its focus. Pease with an open look, can't can it. Both teams shooting a little cold right now. They'll flip the ball all the way to the top, and number 11, Amber Brooks, will wait between circles, top of the arc, kill the dribble, pump fakes once, and we'll get the ball down to Wirtz. There's the flash in the paint. Actually, she hadn't established the passing lane, didn't give her the basketball. West Rutland coming out. Oh, see that? She rolled off the screen too hard. Each team, like I said, shooting very cold, and Samirsky looked for an outlet pass. That was taken away. They covered Lincoln, so she brought the ball down the floor herself. Pease back to Griswold. Lincoln faked inside, came outside. Matched up against Wirtz, didn't take her off the dribble that time. And it looks like a zone being played. Oh, actually, they're chasing, so that's going to be outside. Griswold will tie the game at 6. Quarterfinals. Winner goes on to the semifinals in Barrie. You know, you got to look at, like I said, 5 starting seniors. That'll be in the backcourt, and with the touch-up, that'll become West Rutland basketball over and back. It's Alexis Pratt, 13 coming in the ballgame for Rivendell. She will replace Wirtz. Second sub of the first quarter, minute 44 to go, 6-6 to score. Second sub of the quarter for Rivendell. West Rutland going with the same 5. I'd say 8 seniors on this West Rutland squad in total, 5 senior starters. Just glorious careers on the floor, and for somebody today, their season, their career will end if it's West Rutland. It is the final game for these seniors for West Rutland on the Hinchy gym floor. Minute 20 to go, 6-all to score, first quarter action. It's going to be a good one, I can tell you that right now. You're going to need chores, you're going to need errands to run. Just sit back and wait till the ball game is over. You can also go to PEGTV.com and put video on demand. The screen will pop up. You can pick any Munger Vision game you want and watch it over and over again at your leisure anywhere in the universe. Pease off the dribble, nowhere to go that time. You can tell right now that Rivendell is going to be a very disciplined defensive team. Griswold took the bump, goes up underneath to draw the foul. Travel, oh, they'll give her the travel call. Jack Lambert. Tim Corbell was looking at him too. He called a travel on the play. So each team's had an opportunity since we've been tying at 6 to take the lead. Neither team's been able to can the shot. Brooks working against Lincoln, and Lincoln able to tip the ball to herself. Oh, you can't stop the dribble in the backcourt against Lincoln. Wave the shot, a foul on the floor, and that's going to be on number 4, Kai Amadon. So Amadon will, with the push, And that is the defense that we've become so accustomed to seeing from West Rutland. And it creates a lot of their offense. And if you've watched West Rutland basketball the last 11 years, you'll know that. He's open, and there's the lead for Westside. First lead of the game for West Rutland after trailing 6-0. They'll have an 8-6 lead and 34 seconds to go in the quarter. Now, I would not be surprised to see the Raptors hold for the last shot. Nope, backdoor cut there, up, and we're tied at 8. Amadon with the bucket, 8 off. That's 3 times off different sides of the baseline that play has worked. And that's a play West Rutland expected to see. They're looking for Samirsky, and they're definitely waiting for the last shot. It's down to 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Off the dribble, Samirsky, back to Ponto, and that's going to be, that's the quarter. Referees look at each other, and they're going to wave the quarter off. We've got an 8-8 game in the quarterfinal action between Rivendell and West Rutland at the end of the first quarter play on Munger Vision. The first possession here, they'll have the ball start second quarter off. Took them a while to kind of settle down, but I thought from the midway point of that first quarter on, West Rutland kind of got into their groove defensively, turning on some offense, and I still think they're a little tight compared to what we've seen them play all year long, but remember they started off against Arlington that way. There's the cut by Lincoln up inside, tough shot, defense collapsed around her. Ponto will get the offensive rebound for Westside. Pease wants to get rid of the basketball, bring it back to Katie Lincoln. You can see Wirtz going to draw the defensive assignment on Lincoln, and Griswold will hold. Pease will come to the top of the free throw line. Puts it on the floor, works off from the screen by Ponto in the corner to Griswold. West Rutland being forced into a half-court offensive type set, and they're a team that's more fluid on the runoff from transition, a defensive rebound or a steal, and that's going to be Pease, no good. Had too much time. Another offensive rebound. Samirsky, got it! Count it! Samirsky! They said coming off a 21-point performance against Canaan in the playoffs. And she's going to the line looking for the and one here is a 3-point play, 10-8 West Rutland. I'll tell you, when there are big games, because the dignitaries come out to the gym. All kinds of familiar faces here at the Hinchy gym as there's the press in the backcourt. Different version, not their full-out man press, or their zone trap, nothing like that, as they'll have Brooks with the basketball. Lincoln there defensively, and then the step out by number 12. There's a couple Brooks out there, and that ball batted around, up, and tough shot. There's the offensive boards and the foul. 2 shots coming up for Rivendell. And Samirsky will be assessed the foul. That's her first personal foul. And that's going to send number 23, Stephanie DeSummon, onto the free throw line and do some no good. 11-8 West Rutland coming back in the ball game with number 4, Kai Amadon, and she's going to replace number 10, McCarty. Like I started to tell you, there's an Amber Brooks, number 11, and number 12, Autumn Brooks. And that shot will be perfect. It's 1-2, cuts the lead to a bucket, 11-9. This will go down to the wire, if not overtime. I can tell you that right now. But I started to say, not only is Darren Carter in the gym, varsity baseball coach at Proctor, but his brother Glenn is here, so both Carters here. This tells you how big this game is. And also Dave Sharani in the gym. Nice catch by Samirsky, far corner, wants to drive, got sealed off, will pivot, bring the ball back to Griswold. Yeah, again, let's say West Rutland, they showed that they can play a half-court type offense or a half-court game if they've got it. But they are just a much more comfortable team running the floor. They're a bunch of thoroughbreds out there. Got to run the floor. Pease will get the basket. And they almost got the steal. And boy, that's a smart play. Very smart play. It's Amber Brooks threw the basketball off from the leg of the West Rutland defender out of bounds. That keeps possession for Rivendell down by 4. They had a 6-0 lead. Oh, great toss. Griswold will get in front, and the ball popped free, and it'll be picked up by West Rutland. This is Samirsky. Full throttle, slowing it down, gets to the elbow and wants to give the ball back. Brooks got there defensively, and Lincoln with the grab. Wirtz back in the ball game, number 2 in green. She's going to guard, or trying to guard Katie Lincoln. Pano will set up the screen. Lincoln with the crossover, and Wirtz able to tie her up. Almost took it away. You don't see that happen very often. Marie Wirtz with the good defense there for Rivendell. That's Kathleen McCarty going to check in now for Autumn Brooks. That's a change for Rivendell. Raptors, they're called. Speaking of the Raptors, you should get out to Vins this summer and spring up in Quechee, Vermont. That's a cool place to go visit. You got some time, something to do. That's a good family trip. Lincoln almost able to sweep the ball away. Doesn't want to pick up another foul. She's got 2 already. And that's going to be picked off by Griswold, out of bounds from Brooke Griswold. She saw the play coming, reacted this time, right there in front of Amadon, and knocked the ball out of bounds. And I believe they're going to run an off-balance. Yeah, they're going to run an off-balance stack. I call it the T. Great reaction. Pano at the last second saw the ball, reacted, the ball slapped it out of bounds. Stays with Rivendell. They'll just have it on the left side of the basket now. Yeah, she has to come all the way up top in the corner, and Trey Ellis. That was that defense. They came down with the trap. Griswold scared the bejeebers out of her as she turned around, and there's 2 West Rutland players right there. And see Coach Serrani. That's just a phenomenal job Coach Serrani's done with us. Well, I've lost track of 11 plus years here at West Rutland, just building the feeder programs up through, and so they're always contenders every year, and just a real decent product he puts on the court. Fundamentals are down, the philosophy's down, the team chemistry's there. I mean, it's a good program. Around the rim and no good. That was Pano that took the shot. Griswold comes from below the screen to force the pass back to Amber Brooks. Brooks with a few pump fakes, gave it off to Wirtz. 13-9, West Rutland, 4:53 to go in the second quarter. Winner goes on to the semifinals to Barry Odd. There it is. They got there late, got the basket. Good. That was Amadon with the basket. Again, that's the same play. They're just running it to death. West Rutland's got to react to it, and it was off from Lincoln. Yeah, nobody touched it. Lincoln looking, but it was off from Lincoln out of bounds. Ames back in for Ponto for West Rutland. And they're going to discuss it, but I don't think they'll reverse the call, but they might because they're talking over. Why would you talk it over? Or he's saying, where are we going to eat after the game? I don't know what Mark was saying. Long conversation for a ball that went out of bounds. Wirtz with the touch, we'll go right back to Brooks. Lincoln lined up with Brooks again. Rivendell, former Division III school, down to Division IV now. They're an academy, so they get a lot of cream of the crop athletes there. Good coach, too. The West Rutland's got to sag back a little bit more toward that baseline cut. Oh, left-handed hook shot will tie the game. Brooks with a great shot. Left-handed sweeping hook, 13-all. Ames looking, no. Pease will get the offensive rebound. We'll kick it back to the free throw line. And there's the drive. It's Samersky continuing that great play into the second round of the playoffs here with the basket. 15-13, West Rutland. As Amadon brings the ball to floor herself. Well, she got it below the free throw line, down on the blocks, lost the dribble, throw it up top. Brooks looks inside. Like I said, they've got to hedge back a little bit. They've got to sag back in because that backdoor cut from the baseline is killing them. Off the mark and saved by Rivendell. Lincoln, no, it's Griswold, number 12. Had to steal, momentum carried her forward, should go out of bounds. DeSimone, number 23 out there trying to post up against Samersky. Yeah, they call a timeout before they get the play in, and I believe it's going to be, we'll get through Jim. I think he said full timeout. See what Mr. Corbo says? 30-second timeout, all right. So let's take a look at the West Rutland squad. We'll give you the roster. I haven't done that all season long, but I'll tell you right now, they have Heidi Byrne, number 2. This is the varsity roster. Gianna Ricky's number 3. Tony Girardi, 5. Marissa Samersky wearing 10. 11 is Amanda Ames. Brooke Griswold, number 12. Tiffany Pano, 13. Of course, 14, Sierra Pease, Amanda Hart, 20, 21, Amy Lincoln, 22, Katie Lincoln. And I can see that they brought up, well, basically the whole JV squad. Haley Eddy, Johanna Lee, Woods. Woods is up here. I know I'm missing one more JV player. I'm looking hard. Oh, I'll figure it out. I'll come back to it. Oh, Holly Byrne is also up here. But that was a 30-second timeout taken with 3:31 to go in the half. 15-13 West Rutland. They'll be off from the foot of Samersky as they're looking to get the ball into DeSimone. And they set that box up, and by DeSimone, Well, actually, she cut across. She was open. They got the ball down into Amadon. She didn't take the shot from in close. That's going to be off the mark. Offensive rebound. Blocked from behind by Lincoln. The putback off the rim. No good. Battle for the ball. It comes to the outside, and Amadon will have the ball for Rivendell. Looking at an offensive possession. And it'll be off from the arm of Amanda Ames. Again, that defense is what, if West Rutland's going to carry on into the semifinals, will be the defense that will bring them there. That's Alexis Pratt, 13 now, getting the ball into Wirtz. The Raptors with the ball. They'll swing it all the way out to the left side. They'll bring it back to the elbow with Wirtz. And McCarty, number 10, is also checked back in the basketball game. Lincoln with the one foul out there defensively, number 22. Again, this is where the defense seems to keep coming up further up the floor, and that opens up that backdoor cut, that little lob pass down along the baseline. Pease reached, took it away, and stolen by Lincoln, and then the bump, and the ball chased back down by McCarty. Taking a long three, no. Wirtz able to walk the tightrope along the baseline, saves the basketball from going out of bounds. Rivendell with another possession here, 2:35 to go. We need a step out, and West Rutland has to be a foul. Griswold will pick up the foul. Yeah, she got chasing her defensively and lost her position. And 2 shots coming up as McCarty will step to the line with 2:31 to go. And it is Griswold's first personal foul. And all twine for McCarty, 15-14. There's Rivendell going to bring in number 12, Autumn Brooks. And there's another sub down there, but can't see her number. She's coming in for the shooter. Got them both. We're tied at 15. Now they will allow Amber Brooks to come in the ball game for McCarty. Well, I got to tell you, the tempo's been played about where Rivendell wants the game to be played. The score's in the range, 15-all, almost to the half. That's about where Rivendell wants that score to be. No, I just looked at it. That's a 1-3-1 they're playing defensively. Shot off the mark, and the ball still free. Grabbed out of the air. Here comes the Raptors full throttle, and Brooks pulled it back down. Amadon back to Brooks. They put Lincoln kind of on the back line, floater back there, defensively for West Rutland. Tell you what, I followed 11 Brooks because she had the cut. She was open, didn't carry the ball. She's got a travel call, yeah. Good call by Mark Lambert. She got swinging them feet around, and way before the ball came down, it'll be a turnover. Minute 58 to go, and just a fluid first half of basketball. Not a lot of timeouts being used, not a lot of fouls being called. Between the two teams, they've only accumulated 7 fouls combined. Pease looks, fires, got it. Boy, she really developed into that mid-range jump shot. She's really worked on that throughout the season, and it's quite a weapon for her. Amadon turns, and again, the court open for Amadon, and she'll bring the ball down. Looking for the pass back, and didn't get it. See Pease stay off from her. She wants to get too close, get burned. Now the dribble's been killed. Griswold knocked the ball away and saved the ball from going out of bounds. Lincoln able to get the handle on that hot potato. McCarty going to come back in for Rivendell. She's at the scores table. 17-15 West Rutland. Pease likes the shot, missed it this time. Yeah, Sierra can't let that bother her. Yep, she's going to kind of let that one go. She was open. She made a good decision, take the shot. Can't make them all. And Amadon again, kind of being the designated bring the ball up person. Samirsky able to step out, not quick enough to stop the ball from coming up the floor, and that's Ames with a good position, got the defensive rebound. Ames looking around, gets to the timeline and kills the dribble. Lincoln got a good line back, made an angle to get the pass to her, just about the midcourt logo. Ames wants to go Samirsky, and there's a foul called, yeah. Amadon going to be charged with the foul, and I believe that's her first personal. Team's 5th, no shot. Oh, I can correct myself too. That it's the second foul on Amadon, and that will bring Wirtz into the ballgame, take her spot. They'll push number 13 Pratt as they go 2-3 zone on his inbounds play, and they put Wirtz right in the middle of that back line. While Pease steps to the hole, got it. Oh, what a great design on the play. 19-15. That matches the largest lead in the ballgame by West Rutland. Remember, Rivendell had a 6-point lead to start the basketball game. It's been tied or it's been close ever since. Wirtz, well, I think she would turn to the baseline. She would have seen she had a shot. Travel. Yeah. As McCarty got a first down, but she'll turn the ball over. It's been another great year of West Rutland girls basketball action. JVN, Varsity. I'd like to thank the West Rutland community, the athletic director, Joe Harrington, the coach, Carl Serrani, the assistant coach, Sam Gilmore, for allowing me to come over and videotape West Rutland basketball and air it on Munger Vision, PEGTV Channel 15. And the Mercy jump ball. Going to stay West Rutland. Quick hands out there by Alexis Pratt, able to reach her and tie up Samirsky. 8.8 seconds, that's all that's left in the first half. Samirsky with the grab. Now they got to make the move quickly. She'll drive and almost got it. Pease will step up and hammered it off the glass. No, wave it off, wave it off. That's the first half, the quarterfinal basketball action, exclusively on Munger Vision. 19-15, West Rutland on top over Rivendell. Basketball, we get this third quarter underway. West Rutland up by the 4 points, and pretty much, I thought, a very evenly played ball game. Like I said, Rivendell jumped out to a 6-0 lead, and West Rutland settled down. The defense didn't lead to as many turnovers as what the West Rutland fan is used to. The Rivendell, very composed team, very, you know, you look at, like I said, no seniors on their roster, but they were very composed in that first half. And I'm not sure about that call. Called by Mark Lambert from across the floor, looking through the body, but it'll go against Samirsky, and that'll be her second personal foul. Works popped out, and yep, they don't give her the basketball. It goes to McCarty to the hole. No. Neither team shot outside that well. There were a couple threes in the first half, but again, if you watch West Rutland basketball, jump ball tied up, and the arrow's going to go West Rutland. You know that Lincoln can hit 5, 6, 7 3-pointers. Griswold can hit a couple. I mean, you didn't see that production. And they were held to 19 points, West Rutland. Now, the good side of that is West Rutland's held Rivendell to 15 points. A missed shot by Ames. Griswold will turn to the hole, go up, and left it on the rim. West Rutland, a bad sign. They've missed a lot of layups, a lot of bunny shots. Amadon with the basketball into the front court. Will get to the elbow, stops, wants to dump it down in the low post. Will to the hole, trying to spin the shot, no good. Pease will take the ball away from Samirsky. The bad news is they're on the same team. Lincoln looking to get on track, got there, and good defense. Great help defense. Back to Lincoln, and got it. Not quite the way she designed it, but she'll get the basket. Lincoln, for the most part, had a very quiet first half. I heard her name called a lot from the sideline by the Rivendell coach, so he scouted out, and he knew to watch Katie Lincoln, and the ball will be green basketball, they say. They're going to have Brooks go over, Amber Brooks, number 11. Remember, walking about 10 feet. Nope. Jim Corbell just messing with it. Now he goes back to the same spot. Again, wants to stake everything. For West Rutland, the seniors, this could be their final game ever in the West Rutland uniform. They have worked so hard. They got to the championship game last year. And Lincoln's got it. Timeout called by Rivendell. 23-15, and you can feel a sense of urgency by West Rutland. They've cranked up the intensity, they cranked up the speed of the game, the tempo, and let's credit to Russell Wilcox, the head coach for the Raptors. He could feel the run coming. He calls a timeout. He wants to get the tempo back under control, and he wants somebody to get a body on Katie Lincoln. You can't let her bring the ball up the floor like that. If she's got a full head of steam by the time she hits the three-point arc in the offensive end, it's going to be a lot of problems for you defensively. Flaggers lead the contest for either side. 8-point lead, 23-15. West Rutland, 6:33 into the third quarter. And Rivendell calling a timeout. Nobody in any real serious foul trouble on either side. 2 fouls, the most that any player has accumulated. Trying to say for the seniors for West Rutland, they got to the championship game last year, a 3-point loss. Tremendous ball game to watch at the very end. Jim Corbell doing a little housework. We'll go out and pick up a piece of debris off the floor. There's Amber Brooks, just a waste of basketball. So that was a Rivendell timeout. The Raptors will get the ball to Wirtz. And yet, West Rutland still hasn't gone to their full-out press yet. Lincoln pulled the arm back, so I got the 1 foul. Brooks, her pass to the edge. She'll be picked up by McCarty. Griswold jumped out on it. Just couldn't quite get more than fingertips on it. See Lincoln steer left defensively. You want to go to Stever down inside. She picked up 2 fouls in that first quarter, Stever did. Number 22, but she's back in and now matched up against the Mercy, who's got 2 fouls also. And this is what we saw in the early portion of the ballgame. It's a lot of patience by Rivendell. They've been off from the outside. There's a weak side rebound, and they'll miss it. Put back up. Foul will be on Ames, I believe. Well, we'll see who Mark calls him. 11. Ames and Samirsky were there. Ames will get the foul. Now send Stever to the free throw line to shoot a couple. And that'll be the first foul on Ames, second on the team here in the third quarter. And Lacey Stever, number 22, first shot. Gonna get it. Yep. That will stop that mini run by West Rutland. It was a 4-0 run. And gonna get them both. As I said, Rivendell had a senior on the lineup trying to get the upset on the road against number 3 West Rutland. Pease gonna take it. No. That ball gonna be scrambled around, comes up into the hands of McCarty, and well, I tell you, that's a lot of ball for a foul. Lincoln sometimes quicker than what I think the human eye can process. She'll get called for her second foul. And they'll just flip the ball into Amadon. Amadon laid the point a lot in that first half. There's that cut, and nope, I tell you, that was much better defended. They sagged back with Lincoln, almost like a 1-3-1, which I don't believe it was, but they just kept Lincoln on that like a safety back there, and that had to make it a much more perfect pass than what they had to do in that first half, where you could lob it down and it was wide open. So on the turnover, there's not a lot of turnovers in the basketball game by either side in that first half. It was played tight, I thought. For watching a lot of West Rutland ball. And that was a very tight, oh, look at that beautiful pass. Ames, nowhere to get the shot off of Griswold, will stand in the corner with the basketball, puts it on the floor, goes baseline, will turn back, bring it to the elbow to Samirsky. Top of the arc, just outside the free throw line. Pease, nowhere to go down the paint. Very well disciplined defensive team, Rivendell. Samirsky, a great job of taking away the drive by Rivendell. West Rutland will have to play a half-court offense right now. They got the 8-point lead earlier in this quarter by being able to up-tempo the ball game. Now they'll turn the ball over. They got impatient. They threw the ball, high-risk pass in the crowd of Rivendell players, and there's the turnover. 23-17, great entry pass, and no. I don't know how it didn't go, honestly. Stever flashed it last. Tell you what, Stever caught the ball, leaning baseline, turned back to the paint, and that's what opened the whole shot. All the defenders had overcommitted to the baseline. So that timeout taken by Coach Wilcox of Rivendell has really worked well because it slowed the tempo of the game down. Travel called. A lot of bumping and grinding, but they'll come up with the travel. And Carl Strandy wanting a push. That's what crowds are traveling saying. Works with the basketball before the trap can develop. He'll give the ball back to Brooks. Brooks one-on-one against Lincoln. Lincoln with the 2 fouls. Almost picked up 3 right there on the reach. Nice job not panicking. Work. Oh, man. They're calling it too tight now. This is a quarterfinal game. I just don't understand that. You've got to be consistent from whistle to the start of the game to the end of the game with your calls. West Rutland all of a sudden at 14 fouls. First foul on Pease. They'll dump the ball into McCarty in the back court. Wirtz with the grab. Looking inside, nothing happening. See how patient they were? They brought the ball back up top. Now let Brooks trying to get the offense cooking. She'll go through the paint. There's the switch off. There's the screen and roll, and there's the foul on Lincoln. Yeah, that's a good call. Lincoln now all of a sudden with 3 fouls. That is major problems for West Rutland. Well, she stayed pretty in check defensively. She didn't take a lot of gambles in that first half, and she's getting a little more reckless here in the second half, and the call's going against her. And good, look at that hustle after the ball. No. West Rutland almost afraid to grab the basketball in fear of being called for a foul. They stood around watching that rebounding action, and Amadon will be getting, well, she'll be assessed the foul, and that's going to be her third for Rivendell. And it's Alexis Pratt will come in for Wirtz, and they're going to leave Amadon on the floor with the 3 fouls. 5 team fouls in West Rutland, 1 on Rivendell, 23-17 West side. The score right where Rivendell wants it. The tempo back down where Rivendell wants it, and the steal, no, it was a steal, but Stever dribbled it on the inline, trying to make the turn up the court. Tell you what, some very tense, very quiet gym. And Ames can't get to it. On the floor they'll go, be picked up by Samirsky. No, it won't. She'll lose the handle on it, and then the give back, and it'll go off from Pease' hands. Oh, it looked for sure that Samirsky's just going to pick the basketball up, and it was like electrical. It just jumped out of her hands like it was a jolt of electricity. They want to seal off. They do. Up, no good. Rebound, Ames. Tough rebound by Amanda Ames. But Rivendell now starting to rack up a lot of missed bunny shots. And boy, I don't know how there wasn't a blocking foul. There they go. It'll be the 4th foul on Amidon. She had established position, and then Samirsky wanted to go wide of her, and Amidon slid over, and that was the block. That little kick the hip out action. And she becomes the first player for either side to pick up 4 fouls. That happens with 3 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Lincoln felt the pressure, stepped aside, took the shot, no good. Rebound will come down and be controlled by Rivendell. This is Pratt with the basketball. Pratt able to turn, go baseline, and then wrap the pass around on the inside. And it could be Lincoln. Nope, Pease was there. Pease will get the foul, and 2 shots coming up now for Stever. And again, not the type of game West Rutland is comfortable playing in. Very choppy, very methodical, and Stever will get a second chance here. 23-17, has been that way for a long time. West Rutland got out to a 4-0 run to start this 3rd quarter. And they're going to have substitution coming in for Stever. She'll sit down with those 3 fouls. And DeSimone in the ball game, number 23 in green for Rivendell. Other than that one burst after halftime, West Rutland, you just don't feel it on the floor right now. That, and she's going to make them, well, Coach Granny wants them to come out of the zone defense, or at least come up top and extend the zone. They're playing a box and 1 on Lincoln. Okay, that's what they've got going on right now. Pease can't make the grab, will go to the floor and give the ball out to Lincoln. She'll step to the hole, draw the foul. Good job by Lincoln. Great job by Pease, hustling on the floor. It's a box of 1 they've got on Lincoln out there defensively. It became very clear that time as the floor unfolded in front of me. Yeah, and Stever wanted to come back in. They've got to wait till the second shot. Lincoln will miss that free throw. She hasn't gotten in rhythm yet at all shooting the basketball. As DeSimone will come out of the ballgame after good minutes off the bench. And Lincoln will get 1 or 2, make the lead at 24-18, a 6-point lead for West Rutland. The number 3 seed taking on the number 6 seed, Rivendell. Team stepped up from down from Division 3 to Division 4. And the coach West Rutland all too familiar with. He was the coach that defeated him in the championship game in 2005. Lincoln setting it up, avoids the charge, can't get the finish. Pease hustled down the floor, and I believe it hit the inline. Yep. Now Lincoln, you could see her calculate her steps to avoid the contact, not to pick up the offensive foul. So West Rutland, like I told you, they've had problems with free throws and finishing off layups, bunny shots all season. They've been not able to get their 3-point shooting going here in the ballgame. And third, weak side rebound, McCarty. Got it. Came in undetected on the weak side. There wasn't a white shirt on that side to box out. 24-20, West Rutland by 4. In the corner to Pease. Back to Griswold. Griswold's been quiet in the second half. He had some good offensive moves in the first half of play. And the Rivendell squad picking up the chance here. The fans have made that long ride down. Samirsky. The Ames going to take a 3 ball. No. Trying to follow it up. Will roll on the floor and jump ball. It's going to be Rivendell basketball. With a minute 22 to go in a very low scoring overall ball game, but a very low scoring 3rd quarter. And Tonto, 13 coming in the ball game for Lincoln. I like that move. With a minute 22 to go, you're up by 4 in the 3rd quarter. Lincoln with the 3 fouls. Don't need to pick up a 4th foul this late in the 3rd quarter with the lead. 6-3 team fouls. West Rutland leads in that category also. West Side's gone 2-3 zone. Tonto stepped out, overcommitted. The screen and roll, got it. Yeah, 2-3 zone, perfectly played by Rivendell. Tonto, though, went too far out defensively on the back line. Griswold. Pease tries it. No. 1 and done, and looking for the lead with a 3-point play or a tie with a 2-point shot. Wirtz inside, foul on Pease. Second foul on Pease, but I tell you what, Rivendell without Lincoln in there, able to bring the ball to the floor with no problem and set the table offensively. And 2 shots for Stever. I believe that's Autumn Brooks at the scores table going to be checking in for Rivendell. The first shot, perfect. 24-23. And Wirtz will sit down. Gianna Ricky coming in for Sierra Pease, who picked up her 3rd foul. So West Rutland getting in a little foul trouble with Lincoln and Pease with 3 fouls apiece. And this for the tie. Not going to happen. Samirsky got the rebound. West Rutland pushed the lead to 8 early in the 3rd quarter. And then after the timeout taken by Coach Wilcox of Rivendell, able to get everything back in check and under control. It's a lot easier, I think, to slow down a game's tempo than it is to pick the game's tempo back up. Griswold with the move to the hole. Don't know how there was no foul there. Well, there's no home cooking there. I tell you, I don't understand how that could not be a foul with all that contact. Griswold has the ball stripped away, and it's going to be McCarty with the basketball. Griswold on the floor, injured, very slow to get up and not getting up. And no, the shot will be missed. West Rutland with a timeout, and Griswold able to get up off the floor. And I don't know if she's trying to walk it off. Yep. She doesn't want to come out of the ball game, and she's going to walk it. She did not leave the floor, and the coach did not go to the floor. She will be allowed to stay in the basketball game. Now she hit the floor hard and getting no whistle. Just 6 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Yeah, I don't know if they'll get the shot off. It will be partially blocked. We got a dogfight heading into the 4th quarter. West Rutland by just 1, 24-23 over Rivendell. He's back on the floor with the 3 fouls. 8 minutes left in regulation. Could be 8 minutes left in someone's season. And Rivendell allowing that outside shot, and no. Pano fouled on the line. Tell you what, Tiffany Pano hasn't played a lot in this game, but when she's been in there, she's made an impact on the ball game from the bench. Look at that. Also in the 1st quarter, West Rutland able to get sequences of offensive rebounding. That went away in the 2nd and 3rd. And now here we see it again here in the 4th. Griswold trying to walk off the injury on the sideline. I'm not sure. She grabbed her hip, but I don't know what the injury was. But she keeps moving around as the lead goes to 2. Now they go. I'm surprised we didn't see the full-out press earlier in the ball game, but they'll peel back now and leave Lincoln with the 3 fouls isolated back there against Brooks. And Brooks able to muscle the ball in the front court turns, and great give. Brooks to Brooks, no finish. Ames will get the rebound. And again, the story for both teams have been not being able to finish in close. That's really not the factor in the low-scoring game. It's been a slow it down, grind it out half-court set that Rivendell has dictated here in the Hinchy gym. Lincoln able to fight through and get the basket. Pease patiently waited for that whole play to develop. Well, I believe, watching Griswold work with the assistant coach, that she's got a lower, it'd be her right leg, it'd be her calf muscle on her right leg is where the problem is. They play off the passer, and that's what's to double the ball. Stever able to get the ball in the front court. 7:13 to go in regulation. Pano will turn. Oh, great move by Pano, whether it's accidental. Ames able to reach in, dislodge the ball. Amidon with 4 fouls, number 4 out there in green, able to grab the basketball back. Brooks, trap. But they don't want, they squirt the pass out. The hook shot? No. Creative shot, though. A lot of creative shot. Pease front court. Yeah, they want the instructions coming from the sideline. Coach Russell Wilcox stopped the ball from coming down. He didn't want him to be able to build up any type of speed. Yeah, and Lincoln will back it out, and West Rutland going to make him pull back out of that. I'm trying to see, no, they've got man-to-man now. Pease with a good grab just ahead of McCarty's hands. Lincoln with a tough catch, able to scoop the ball up. Stop the dribble, needs some help. Going to throw her the top to Pease. They rolled Pano to the basket. She was open. They didn't give her the pass. They're going to bring the clock down to 6:05 to go. Samirsky up. No, open look. Samirsky trying to follow it up, will dislodge the ball, get it, and now West Rutland trying to recycle the offense. Ames, DePano. Yeah, she'll get it. That was good ball movement. And again, Pano making a presence, fell off the bench. It's Griswold trying to walk off that injury on the sideline. Free ball, McCarty, no. I don't think it was a bad choice at all. She was open, just didn't make it. It happens. The chance of defense come up from the Rivendell crowd. Foul on Wirtz. That is only the 5th team foul. 29-23 West Rutland. And we're going to have a West Side timeout with 5:36 to go in regulation. Full timeout. Same 5 come back on the floor for West Rutland. Griswold still locking around, trying to stay loose, trying to get that leg muscle, that calf muscle loose. And again, they're going to spread the floor, make them come out and play them. Peas. Then there's no count by the official. They're not close enough. Now they'll start the count. They'll get the ball in there. Hand of Lincoln's Wirtz with the reach, and Lincoln to Ames. They're trying to post up down inside Samirsky, and that's just well played. Peas, yeah. There's the cut. Lincoln on the floor, go up and almost made the shot. Lincoln on the drive, and again, a little bit of same medicine for Rivendell, almost that same patient cut, and out the 4th ball. Emmenden will foul out. Excellent ball game by the youngster. They put 20 seconds on the clock. And they'll use it like a timeout. Griswold also going to check in on a second shot for West Rutland. And Coach Wilcox going to go to another Brooks. That's number 12. That is Autumn Brooks. They're going to let Griswold come in. I thought it was a 2-shot foul. So you have to wait till the second shot. Yeah, it is 2 shots. Okay. Lincoln will get nothing but net on the first shot. Oh, it's been a slugfest. It's been a coach's duel. A lot of X's and O's and will of tempos. She'll continue with the West Rutland trend, 50% from the free throw line. Boy, the court wide open, and Brooks didn't take it into the hole, and Pease reached back, almost able to slap the ball away. Don't forget, Pease has got 3 fouls also. Stever up, and no, too hard. And the ball bumped free from behind. Ames able to pick it up. Brooks was also there, but it'll be West Rutland basketball. 4:48, go up by 7. Pease, baseline, they overcommitted, foul. Stever overcommitted, and Pease slid along the baseline. That's 4 fouls on Stever. And it is 2 shots. As that, it's irrelevant. Both teams with 7 fouls now, but she was fouled in the act of shooting, so she will get the 2 shots. But from this point on, everybody's got at least the 1-on-1. And Pease can't get that first shot. DeSimone coming back in, number 23, she'll replace Stever. Again, talked about it all season long. The one thing that could keep West Rutland from a title could be the free throw shooting in tight ball games against quality teams, just like we got on the table here today. Munger Vision bringing this West Rutland quarterfinal basketball game. And she'll 50% it. 31-23. West Rutland up by 8. That matches their largest lead of the basketball game. Nice move by Brooks. I tell you, Brooks is a smart player out there. Brooks to the basket. No good. Weak side rebound. Jump ball. It's going to be Rivendell basketball. They'll set it up on the baseline of their own basket, and they're going to go with the box formation. Yep. McCarty to Brooks. Nowhere to get the shot off. Is Pono back in the ball game, able to get out there defensively. It's a 3 ball. No. Up, and DeSimone again. Too hard off from the backboard. And they're going, don't tell me it's a travel. No, they had Samirsky in a headlock. Yep. And DeSimone will pick up the foul, and it's the 8th foul, and it'll be the 1-on-1. But again, they need to start buckling down. If they're ever going to become a good free throw shooting team, this is the best time to do it. Got it. Like I said, Samirsky in the playdown game against Canaan, 21 points. And I believe that was her career high. She certainly was the team high that night. Got them both. They'll allow Pratt, number 13, to come in for Wirtz for Rivendell. 10-point lead for West Rutland. It's number 3 against number 6. Couple familiar coaches getting after each other. And coaches familiar with each other. They want to lob it in, and Ponto will make the steal. Back to Samirsky to Lincoln. Ponto has been instrumental off the bench with her play today for West Rutland. 4 minutes left. And there's the foul on DeSimone. She'll pick up her third. It's going to be the 1-on-1, and stepping to the line will be Pease. And Wirt's going to come back in for Autumn Brooks. And, yep, they're going to call a full timeout. West Rutland with the timeout. After the fade, they'll be back at the free throw line. That's the 19th foul on Rivendell. Well, it's almost like Rivendell put him in a position to make West Rutland beat them from the foul line, which, you know, really isn't a terrible strategy. Pease will miss that. Next time Rivendell commits a foul, it's 2 shots automatically. There's the backdoor cut. McCarty, nobody slid over. There's the bucket. That came off the dry erase board during that timeout by Coach Wilcox of Rivendell. Down by 8, a ton of time left. Had all kinds of great action from the Hinch's Gym for all season. West Rutland upsetting Twin Valley, Division III powerhouse here. Able to beat the number 2 seed Arlington here near the end of the regular season in a great come from behind. They're down by 11 points in the fourth quarter. West Rutland was able to win that ball game. Lincoln able to spread the floor, Ponham with the grab, and they'll just recycle the offense back out to Pease. Then they're going to make them chase now, and that's what West Rutland wants them to do. Pass over the top to Lincoln. Wirtz and McCarty will get to Lincoln. Ponham on the baseline wanted to step inside and pass. Will go to Pease. The ball was knocked out of Ponto's hand. She's able to recover. Lincoln will reach back and bring the basketball with her now. Now she wants to stay off that sideline. McCarty will slap it out of bounds. 2:49 to go in the ball game. West Rutland by 8. Trip to Berrien for the final 4. What's at stake here? And throw it out all the way back. Pease will wait. And now McCarty will pressure the basket. Oh, and that could be off. She didn't play the ball at all. He could actually call that flagrant. It's one thing to grab near the ball, but she grabbed her by the waist. Yeah, see Carr right there, intentional foul. No, I got to agree with Coach Serrani. They can pat each other's backs, but you've got to make an attempt at the ball. He just grabbed her by the hips. That is the 10th foul. It'll be 2 shots now. All twine for Pease. Lead back to 9, 34-25. Nope. And that's going to be tipped all the way out and picked up by Pratt. Pratt, again, smartly just brought the ball up the open part of the floor. Up and no. Man, I'll tell you what, they start counting up the missed rebound or missed bunny shots layups for Rivendell. They're going to be in double digits. But you can't assume a basket's going to be made on a shot, and that is a much better job of fouling, not looking so obvious. As McCarty will commit the foul, and that will send. Again, I don't mind the strategy, really. I mean, West Rutland notoriously a 50% free throw shooting team. Instead of letting them spread the floor, chase them around, and run the clock down, put them at the line. Griswold rattled that one in there. And nope, stays 50% and goes off from the fingertips of Samirsky. 10-point ball game, 35-25. West Rutland's defense, I said they'll get the berry on their defense. They've held Rivendell, the number 6 seed, to 25 points. Lincoln, does she? Yeah, she'll get the steal up ahead. Yeah, there you go. Lead to 12 now. Brooks all the way up, drew the foul. I'm looking, there's a lot of West Rutland people to choose from. Ponto will pick up the foul. 2 shots coming up for Amber Brooks. There's Amanda Ames coming in off the West Rutland bench, and she's going to check in for Pono. What a job Pono's done off the bench today. She got practice come off the floor with her high five. She missed a bunch of them going down the bench. And she'll miss both free throws. Look at the offensive rebound. And then trying to not lose the basketball. Works lost her balance, threw the ball back into her own basket. It's picked up by West Rutland. Griswold will snap the pass off to Lincoln, and she will hold. Forcing to come out and play her. Yep, they want her to chase. She'll curl, come back. Lincoln under control all the time. There's the crossover. Go to the free throw line. They'll give it off. Samirsky, surprised she put the shot up. I think Coach Durant is surprised she put the shot up. And a timeout called by Rivendell, down by 12 with 1:41 to go in the basketball game. Yeah, Coach Randy, game's the thinking game. Yep, they had the floor spread, clock running. Make them chase you. Possessions right now for Rivendell. They need points, whether it's 1 point, 2, or 3. They don't need 3-point shots yet. They just need some points. Oh, Samirsky just made up for that shot. She stepped in front and stole the basketball. Great defensive play by Samirsky. See Lincoln again. They'll spread the floor. Griswold up top now. Stever on Griswold. Stever, I believe, has 4 fouls. Griswold doesn't want to get the 5 count and dump the ball off to Samirsky. And yeah, Griswold cut. Samirsky threw back to the spot, and they'll turn the ball over. And that gives Rivendell breathing life. A pulse out there, down by 12. A lot of time still. 1:18 to go. Lincoln read it. Oh, great reception out of bounds. Yeah, it was about a perfect pass that you could throw. And it had to be just 2 or 3 inches out of bounds. Now Rivendell will go to the press. I'm surprised you didn't see this a little bit earlier in this quarter from Rivendell. Lead got like the 8, definitely by 10. Why they didn't press. West Rutland will put the ball in the hands of Griswold. She'll motor up the near sideline and wait for Lincoln on the trail into the play to get the basketball. They can't go too long without the foul here. That's knocked out of Lincoln's hand. She'll pick it up. That gives her the dribble back. Baseline, Pease, foul. McCarty will pick up the foul, and Pease shooting 2. Jim Corba with the call. 3rd foul on McCarty. That's almost irrelevant right now. And Pease for a shot. No good. They're going to bring back in. Hypothetically, down the road, like looking in the crystal ball, if West Rutland were to go on and win the championship, I got to believe they'll be the only team that shoots this bad from the free throw line and go all the way to the title. And it's amazing because they're shoot-arounds. They're good shoot-around people. They get a lot of opportunities with 3 balls. They knock them down. But just something about the free throws. Up and got it. That's a 3-ball from Adam Brooks. Cuts the lead all the way down to 9. 37-28. Lincoln will stop and got fouled. Yep. That'll stop the clock with 39.3 seconds to go. And the call by Pat Whalen. Overall, I thought the officials did a very good job overall. I'm a hometown fan. I'm a West Rutland guy fan. I have literally watched this group of kids from 5th and 6th grade up. Not Griswold, but I appreciate the other team's efforts, but I gotta be honest with you. Of course, I want West Rutland to win, so I might say, bad call or this and that, but overall, they did an excellent job of officiating the game. Number 14 in the ball game is Ward, Jessica Ward. Now she looked at the 3-ball and that was covered. West Rutland getting on the perimeter, and 2 shots. Yeah. Lassity needs a foul. That'll stop the clock with 22.6 seconds to go. And Ames will pick up the foul, and that will send Brooks to the line. And number 41 coming in the ball game is Emerson. And it's 2-shot foul. That's why they got to wait. Okay. Again, West Rutland in 2005 went to the Final Four, went to the championship game and lost. Well, to this coach right here, Russell Wilcox, and Chelsea. 2006, West Rutland went to the Final Four, to the championship game, and won. The only Girls Championship in West Rutland history. Last year, West Rutland getting to the finals and losing by 3. And it looks like they are going to go back to Barry to at least the semifinals. And I tell you, it's been quite a run. A lot of different players involved in that run for West Rutland. Up and no. Rebound on the floor. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, and a travel call on Ames. Rivendell made the long ride to West Rutland, and what a battle they gave the number 3 seed West Rutland, but they're going to fall short. There's 4.2 seconds left in this quarterfinal game. 39-28 West Rutland. The final shot of the ball game up, no good. That's it. West Rutland will survive to go to Barry to the Final Four. Just an all-around great team effort.
Applause for both teams, please. Great game.
Yeah, and a great ball game.
Tickets will go on sale
Joe Harrington with the call. It was a great job by both teams. The coaches, hats off. Everybody was prepared, but the 39-28 West Rutland win, as we'll get the handshakes on Munger Vision, this quarterfinal action